What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Kevin Jackwitz. This is the Kaged Review, and this is a review for WWE Raw for November 17th, 2018. A lot not to like about this episode, I think. I always hate when they do the heel takes over Raw thing, because they usually just kind of throw the rules out the window and everything doesn't make sense, and there's no sense of continuity at all. And that's what they tried to do this episode, and it just, in so many ways, it falls flat. Not to mention Baron Corbin is just a vanilla bad guy who just doesn't have any talent, no acting ability. He's not good in the ring. So they're picking like somebody completely terrible to lead the show, and it pays for it. So you start out Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, he's got Lio Rush and Drew McIntyre. They're all three in the ring, and they're, talking about how Braun Strowman's injured and they did that, and now Baron Corbin is going to get to be the permanent Raw general manager by forfeit at the next pay-per-view, TLC, and Elias interrupts them. He's making fun of Lio Rush, of course, making fun of Baron Corbin, has a match with Bobby Lashley, and this is where things just get stupid. Elias had Bobby Lashley down for a pin. Lio pulls the ref out of the ring. The ref calls the match, and then Baron Corbin makes it a no DQ. All three of them beat down on Elias, and Bobby Lashley gets the win. It was just kind of pointless. The whole bit was not that great. Baron Corbin, after commercial, comes back, and I think I missed the first part of the conversation in this promo. I think he was firing a referee, but the second part of it was him giving Alexa Bliss charge over the entire Divas division for Raw. Then you get a really weird Dean Ambrose promo. Dean Ambrose is good at promos. But he's in this mock hospital, and the doctor's giving him a bunch of shots for everything, saying he doesn't want to be contaminated by the crowds, the WWE fans. And he's getting shots for like rabies and other stuff, and he gets this shot where he's got a booster. He's got taken his hip. And he's doing a promo while all this is happening. It's just kind of odd. And then you got Lucha House Party. You got Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Gran Metalik, and they're taking on Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, and it's just another situation where WWE is saying, fuck it, there's nothing to the rules, we're going to throw the rules out the window, because now they've got these Lucha House Party rules, which essentially makes it a 3-on-1 handicap match. Doesn't make sense. Not a damn bit, honestly. Lucha House Party wins because it's, come on, 3-on-1. Or 3-on-2, rather. And then Lars Sullivan gets a promo. I do like that they're finally adding promos to some of the wrestlers coming up from NXT now. I think they did it with Asuka, and they're definitely building up Lars Sullivan coming up. So that's kind of cool. Then you get a god-awful Nia Jax in-ring promo. She's got Tamina with her. She sucks. Like, she just honestly sucks. When I watch any segment, I try to do it with an open mind. See, like, hopefully she does good. She can carry it. She can't. She's terrible at everything she does. She completely sucks in the ring, and she's terrible on the mic. I don't know why she's even on the main roster. I don't get it. Well, the big theory is that she's The Rock's cousin, and they're doing him a solid. I don't know. I don't care. I just know that she sucks, and I don't want to see her on my TV. She has no talent. So she cuts an in-ring promo. She's talking about Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey comes out. They do a little back and forth, and then Nia Jax starts this long spiel, and Ronda's like, why you talk so much? And then Nia's like, well, I'm just stalling. And then Tamina steps in, and they've got Ronda Rousey sandwiched in between Tamina and Nia Jax. Natalya instantly comes down the ramp to help out. She gets cut off by the entire Riot Squad. Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan. They start working over Natalya. Ronda Rousey jumps out of the ring to help out Natalya. Whips them 3 around for a minute. They go back up the ramp. Natalya's on the ground. Tamina and Nia Jax are still in the ring. And that was kind of where they left off with it. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the Riot Squad Natalya bit. I'm sure as hell not a fan of Nia Jax. What more can you say? Then you get an Authors of Pain promo. Drake Maverick talking about how Bobby Roode and Chad Gable are going to feel embarrassed today because they have a match with AOP. Charlie then interviews Chad Gable and Bobby Roode after break. You know, they're asking how they feel about their title shot because they have the chance to tag titles. And Chad Gable was saying, yes, you know, last week was fun and games, but this time we have a genuine chance. So that turns into Gable and Roode versus the Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor. And instantly, Drake Maverick takes Bobby Roode's $10,000 robe. He's wearing it. He's strutting around. Bobby Roode's all, you know, distracted by that. Then you get a clip with Drake Maverick. He's in a bathroom. He's got the robe on. Takes it off, throws it in the toilet, and pisses on it. Bobby Roode's obviously distracted. AOP take advantage, get the win. I don't know how I felt about that segment. Whatever. I mean, that's kind of what it is for me. I don't know. I just don't know. This whole thing with Drake Maverick has just been kind of awkward, I think. And I think that's the best way to describe it. So, Authors of Pain get the win. Then you get Bayley, Sasha Banks, and Alexa Bliss in a backstage bit where Alexa Bliss is saying that she's going to give Bayley and Sasha Banks the chance to do an open forum question Q&A with the audience. Now, you automatically know that that's not really going to happen, and you automatically know that it's going to be a setup for something. Sasha Banks is straight up telling Alexa Bliss she wished she was still on SmackDown, and there you go. So, after that, you have Ember Moon versus Alicia Fox. This is part of the Mixed Match Challenge thing. I don't understand, like, they gave Ember Moon, God, I can't remember the name of the dude who, like, he's got the, like, long losing streak. Like, that's how much I don't give a shit about it. So she went from Braun Strowman to Kurt Hawkins. And, like, nobody cares. Like, so she's in the ring with Kurt Hawkins. She takes on Alicia Fox, who has got Jinder Mahal. This is kind of a mixed match challenge preview for the finals, like anybody gives a shit. Ember Moon goes over Alicia Fox. Couldn't care less. Finn Balor, iPhone promo, talking about how Baron Corbin has run roughshod earlier and he's just taking advantage of his power, which is obvious. So, whatever. I mean, not a big deal. Then Jinder is still in the ring after that, after the Ember Moon Alicia Fox fight, and he takes on No Way Jose. Obviously a filler match. Two guys I could really give a shit less about. Jinder Mahal gets the win. Not a big deal. And as you can see, there's just so many filler matches and so many matches on this card that I don't care about. Like, the Mixed Match Challenge, I give 0 fucks about. Like, I just do not care. Seth Rollins then comes out, does an in-ring promo saying he's got to get his head right on. He's got to start his Intercontinental Championship Open Challenge, which is answered by Dolph Ziggler. And this was the match of the night. Like, this was easily the highlight of the night. It was a good match. It was a very, very solid match between Dolph and Seth. They're both very good. They both can bring it down. And, I mean, compared to everything else you've had on the card so far, it blew everything out of the water. Like, by a mile. And frankly, the rest of the show, that still held true. So, match of the night, Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler, they killed it. Great match. At the end, Seth Rollins wins. Looked like Dolph Ziggler might have the upper hand. He goes to the top rope. Seth Rollins does his superplex Falcon Arrow combo and gets the pin off of that. Which is cool because that's actually a pretty good segment. Like, I love that superplex Falcon Arrow thing. And, like, so many people kick out of that. It's like, that's a good move to win. And he actually did this time. Then comes Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, Bayley, open forum bit. You had one staged character in the audience, obviously, clearly staged. Takes one question, didn't even matter what it was, it didn't really mean anything. And then, of course, Alicia Fox, Mickie James, and Dana Brooke comes out. Now, here's the thing with this, and this is one of the things that WWE does. Dana Brooke, at Starrcade, 1 day ago, was with Sasha Banks, Bayley, I know, she was a face on the face team. And now suddenly, the next day, no explanation, no nothing, just throw her in as a heel. Didn't make a lick of sense. But these three women are trying to beat down Sasha Banks and Bayley. Sasha Banks and Bayley turn it around, they get the upper hand, all three women have to leave the ring. And you see Alexa Bliss going up the ramp, walking through Gorilla. And Bayley and Sasha. So really, there was no point to this. None. Like, this sets up nothing. It did nothing for any character. It was just stupid. And then you get the last match of the night, which is Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. What a fuckfest this was. Same shit as the opening of the show. Baron Corbin is not that damn good. He's just not. Finn Balor carried any entertainment value this match had. And of course he's getting the upper hand, and then Baron Corbin grabs the microphone and says, this is now a no disqualification match. Or no, he says it's a 2-on-1 handicap match with him, Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre comes out, whips Finn Balor's ass, hits a Claymore, gets the win, and that's where they leave the show. Bobby Lashley comes back out after the match, hits Finn Balor with a finishing move. Drew McIntyre hits his Claymore, and then Baron Corbin hits End of Days. I couldn't give a shit less. It was a bad show. You had one good match on it. One. And because of that one good match, you're getting a 1/2 out of 10. I think it really deserves a 0 for the lack of effort and the lack of creativity and some of the just weird, awful, strange, cringe-worthy segments on this show. It was bad. It was really bad. I didn't like it at all. Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler is the only highlight on a 3-hour show. You have fucked up. And they have. And it sucked. And it was terrible. And I don't know why WWE can't pull their heads out of their asses and realize how bad their product is. So, I'm giving them a 1/2 out of 10. Just because of one match that was damn good. But as a whole show, that one match cannot control a whole show. And there it is. It was terrible. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm at. I know I'm hard on it. I think it deserves it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackwitz. Kaged Nation out.